How's it going, sports fans? Brandon Crow with you. We are here in South Provo, just off of East Bay Drive at East Bay Golf Course, home to the Provo Open, where the greats like Johnny Miller and Billy Casper have played, and it's also home to the 2014 4A state champ girls golf team. And we're gonna be talking with the Lady Bulldogs from Provo High School today, right here on Sports Beat. Starts right now. Welcome back, sports fans. We are here on the lovely course at East Bay, South Provo, and we're lucky to be joined by the 2014 state champs, Lady Bulldogs of Provo High School. Ladies, thank you for taking the time to be with us today. On the far side, we have Abby, and we have Kieran, Naomi, not Naomi, and we have Tyla. So ladies, we'll start with you, Kieran. Just a little quick introduction about yourself, and you just pass the mic down.
Okay, my name's Kieran Burton. I was a senior this year on the team. I was the captain, and I've been playing golf since my sophomore year.
I'm Abby Harward. I was a junior this last year, going into my senior year now. I started playing golf when I was about 12, just because my dad enjoyed it, so I would go with him a lot.
My name's Naomi. I was a freshman. I'm going to be a sophomore, and I've been playing for 8 years, and golf's just been a family thing, so that's how I started.
I'm Tyla, and I started golf last year, and I'll be a junior this year. I was a sophomore, so I've been playing about a year.
Perfect. Very cool. All right, so ladies, you had the first big state championship, really the big first win in any women's sport at Provo in what, 14 years? How did that feel? Tyler, we'll start with you.
I thought it was great. Like, it was just fun, like going to school and everyone just like congratulating you, and like I walked in the doors and everyone just started clapping. It was like super cool. But
cool.
It felt amazing. I mean, like, it's kind of like when you do a test and then you're like waiting for like your result, and then when it comes back in, you know, it's like a good score and you just want to yell and scream and tell everybody. It was kind of like that, and it was even better because it was not just me, it was all 6 of us, so it was a bigger win.
One of the coolest things about taking state this year was not only breaking our dry spell at Provo High, but as a team we came together a lot and played well, and I think it was really cool to see how each one of us kind of pushed each other to achieve the goal, because we knew it was going to happen. Like, we knew that we could do it, but we didn't know how we were going to do it. And as the day came, we had a couple of bumps in the road, and so we were really excited when we found out that all of us kind of pushed each other and accomplished the goal together.
Like what Kieran was saying, 4 of the 6 of us shot our best rounds ever. We really just pulled each other along, and there wasn't one weak link or one that really pulled the rest of us. We all really helped out, and I think that's what made it an even more exciting win.
Perfect. So when did you ladies first know or first feel that this season was going to be something special? Abby, we'll start with you.
Well, we knew that Naomi was coming to Provo, and Naomi's an incredible golfer, and so I think just even knowing that she was coming helped all of us want to be better, because we were like, we have a real chance, and Naomi can make us better. We knew that we all had talent and that we could all we could do this. We could win.
We all, as a team, we knew that we could do it, but we knew that we had to work hard. And some of the fire for me was last year we kind of blew it at state and took 11th, and a couple of us were really upset, and so it kind of was the motivation to become a new team this year and to really put our best foot forward and to really work our hardest, and it was awesome because every day we showed up to practice, and every day everyone worked out really hard and really tried to make it a goal to win.
Being new in Utah County, I didn't know Provo's background, so I wasn't sure how I was feeling coming in playing for the school, but I knew that was my first year and I wanted to make the best of it. But coming in and the first few practices, I knew like just from how these girls, their attitudes and how they practice and how much they like their motivation to win, I knew that it was going to be a great year.
Well, since the first practice, everyone like always showed up on time, like ready to work and focused, and we always like made a goal, and we would accomplish that goal and then move to the next goal, which was good. And then after that, we finished our final goal, which was to take state.
Perfect. All right, Kieran, you're the captain of the squad, and what did that mean to you being a senior on this squad, trying to finish it out, and really how are you a captain of a team of an individual sport, really?
So, being one of the only seniors on the team and the only varsity player that was a senior, it was really nerve-wracking to feel like I had almost some responsibility over what these girls did, and I think my most important thing that I focused on the most was to get the girls motivated and make them want to be a successful team. Because, I mean, all the girls wanted to do it on their own. It was just a matter of doing the final push and getting each girl to practice on time and getting them to achieve the goals that they had set for themselves. And it really, being a captain of an individual sport doesn't really, I mean, every once in a while I send out a little text, but everything that we accomplished, we kind of accomplished individually as we pushed each other. Because all of the girls kind of this year on the team had like a practice buddy. Like Abby was my practice buddy, and most of the partners who were really close, who were buddies, were really close in scoring. So we really just focused on like, okay, beat your partner and push them. And then, so a lot of times our best rounds were in practice rounds together as a team. So we weren't competing against each other. We were competing with each other to become better players as people, but also have good team chemistry and team bonding. Because when Abby beat me, I was happy, and when I beat Abby, Abby was happy for me. So it was like, it's so fun to be able to be a captain of a team where you push each other individually rather than as a team. So.
Excellent. I know growing up, I played all the sports, and in high school specifically I played baseball and football. And when we wanted to get pumped up for a game, you know, guys are rowdy in the locker room, we throw on some music or whatever. How do you guys get pumped up for a golf match? And I know you're not rocking your iPods when you're out there swinging, or are you secretly?
We actually have a pre-tournament routine. We all have this little cheer that we do.
Like a dance party?
Kinda. So first we say our little prayer, help us play good, and then we all take our hands like this and we all put them in the middle of a circle and we twist them together, and then we go team on 3, 1, 2, 3, and all of the other teams look at us like we're crazy because we're yelling on the golf course. But we all just get so excited when we do that because we just get pumped up and realize we can't do it on our own.
I know when I played baseball, I have a superstition where I have to put my left sock and my left shoe on first. So Abby, we'll start with you, but do you ladies have a superstition or anything that you do before your matches?
We have way too many. It's probably bad, but I'll just talk about one. We got team hats this year. We got them about halfway through our season, and we wore them at one of the tournaments, and that was the only tournament we lost.
Oh.
So we were like, should we wear them at state? And we were like, no, we can't. We lost that tournament. We can't wear the hats. That's just one of them.
So I have 3 pairs of golf shoes. I have a white pair and a black pair that are exactly the same, but they're very different in my eyes. I have, so I had usually worn the black pair, and they were pretty good, but every once in a while I'd have a bad game. And one day for practice I was like, okay, I'll wear the white shoes today. It matches my outfit. It looks cute. And then so I ended up shooting my greatest round ever, and then I was like, okay, next day I wore my white shoes again, shot 2 strokes below my greatest round ever. So I was like, hey, I can't take these off. And then I wore them to state, and they were lucky enough, I guess. And then we also have a superstition with our coach Dave over here. We established the very first tournament of the season to wear black pants. Everyone show up to the tournament wearing black pants.
I think I heard about this.
And he wore gray pants. And we were like, Dave, what are you thinking? We don't look like a team. But we actually ended up winning our very first tournament of the year. And so we were like, hey, Dave, you can't. Then he came the next tournament wearing black pants, and we lost that tournament, the same one with our hats. And so we were like, Dave, put those gray pants back on because that's our winners.
I think my dad, I'd say he's very superstitious. So like if I had to play in a qualifier, I'd wear a specific hair tie, a black line with purple and yellow. So I'd wear 3 because I like the Lakers.
Nice.
And then I'd have to take off because I have 4 towels. Yeah, and I have to I don't know why, I'm just very superstitious, and I'll pay attention to the smallest things, and then I'll make sure that they're back there, and then I guess it works because I do pretty well. But if I don't do it, then it won't even be a little bad, it'll be way bad. So it's yeah.
Okay, one of my superstitions is I always have to wear my hair in a braid. And one tournament I didn't wear my hair in the braid. I wore it in a ponytail, and we lost that tournament. Same tournament with the hats and the pants. And so all the coaches told me I had to wear my hair in a braid again. And every other tournament, I would never think about doing my hair different. It would just be in a braid the entire time.
Cool. All right. What is your favorite pump-up song? Do you have a pump-up song? Song that gets you in the zone?
Well, I feel like one of our team songs we established in St. George before our tournament started was One Direction. Kiss Me, right?
Kiss You.
Kiss You. Let me kiss you. And that was kind of like our team pump-up song. But I don't really have a specific one for me.
Who's your favorite member? Niall, Liam, Harry?
Niall.
Okay, fair enough.
How do you know their names?
That's a different story. We'll get.
My favorite pump-up song would probably be any church hymn. I mean, it's not, that thing you can dance to, but it pumps me up. It's good. Yeah.
Excellent. Cool.
One of our, not exactly a pump-up song, but let the good times roll, loosen up before your tournament song was Call Me Maybe. Look us up on YouTube, Provo High Girls Golf, Call Me Maybe.
You have a video.
You'll laugh. It's really, we made it after the Harvard baseball team, the
Oh,
Call
okay.
Me Maybe, so it's pretty funny. We got good old D-Dub in there.
Okay, we'll have to check that out.
I was just gonna say what Tyler said. Just we always turn up Kiss You so loud, pretty sure we're gonna break the speakers, but we just jam. It's so good. We just get pumped up.
Now, do you get Dave and Brett, your coaches? Do you get them to sing in with you on the songs?
They did Call Me Maybe, but not Kiss You. They ain't about that one.
Okay. Well, I'll have to ask them about that later. Okay, so take us back to the day of the tournament, and just walk us through. Kieran, we'll start with you. Did you know that was going to be the day for you girls? Or when did you know that was going to be, that you guys really had it in the bag?
So the week before the tournament, Abby and I had both shot our lowest scores that would place us in the top 10 or top 15, so we were really excited about that. So, and all of us had consistently been playing better and better and better. So we were like, okay, we're peaking. And then when we would imagine state, we wouldn't imagine anything but number one. We never ever said, what happens if we take second, or what happens if we take third, or what happens if this happened. And so it was nice to have that mindset, to think that there's no other option, or we can't go home if we don't go home without the trophy. So that was good. And the morning of the tournament, we ran into some family situations with Naomi, and we all kind of were a little bit shaken, but we all came together as a team and we said, we can do this. Naomi has carried us this entire season, and it's our turn to carry her. And that was one of the moments when we knew that as a team we could do it, and we could help Naomi to become one of the best teams in the state.
Perfect. And Naomi, how did that feel for you, knowing that your teammates had your back?
Man, it felt so good because I didn't know how I was going to play because of the circumstances that, were put in front of me. But I had no doubt that, even though we kind of struggled during our region, we barely, passed the line, I had no doubt that they can do what they did at state. It was there. They just needed another motivation.
Now, I understand, was it hole number 12? You
Yeah.
said there was a chance for you to hit birdie and you missed it, but you're able to recollect yourself and gain par, save par. Talk with us just a little bit about that experience for you and how that was able to propel you to finish the round with a great score.
On number 11, I hit a great shot. It was only probably 7 or 5 feet away from the hole, and I missed it. And my putting was bad the whole day, so right there it was kind of just, I felt like it was over for me. And then I just stormed off to the number 12 tee, and no practice swing, I just went up and hit it. I was frustrated, and it pulled into the water, and I kind of just gave up a little bit right there, and I didn't talk to anybody after my shot. I just picked up my bag and I kind of just walked off. And when I got to my tee shot, I had a little bit time because I was waiting for the girls to get to their ball. And when I was waiting, I felt overwhelmed at that point. I felt like my uncle was there, and he always told me to be happy and to smile, and that's what I try to do. So I kind of I got my composure back, and this tournament's not just for me, it's for other people, and I gotta pull myself together. And, even if I'm going through the things I'm going through, the tournament's not over, the ball's not in the hole, so I just gotta keep going.
Excellent. Well, they say, golf is a game, and games are meant to be played with smiles on your face and to have fun. And so, it's just what more better joy you can get than winning at a game that you love with your best friends. This next question will be, Naomi, for you, Abby, and for Tyla. Without Kieran, looking forward to the future, next season and maybe the next couple years, where do you feel that your Lady Bulldogs team is going to go? Do you feel like with this win, you've put them in a great position to progress forward? And are you excited about new people, new players coming into the program?
Well, since we've won, there's going to be girls out there that are going to try and beat us, and that's just how things go. You're going to want to try and take first, and so we kind of have a little bit more pressure, but not much. But I feel like, but what we got going on is good. I feel like our team is good enough that we can probably do it again. I have no doubt that we can, and the new players, they'll just add to this great team. So
I'm excited for the next years for me because I think we'll just get better as a team because every girl on the team is dedicated to getting better, and I feel like we can only get better from where we are.
Same thing with Tyla. I feel like even though we played incredible at state, I feel like we can even play better, which is kind of scary because, we put up some really good scores. And so I just know that all of the girls, they're really dedicated. They're like, we're going to come out this summer. We're going to play through the fall. We're going to keep coming, keep practicing, keep progressing so that next year we're even better. We're ready to take it again.
Rumor has it you ladies can drive the ball pretty far off the tee. Is that true?
Sometimes.
Okay. Well, how about I challenge you to a driving range competition, see who can hit the ball the farthest. You guys down? Okay. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back as I take on the state champion Lady Bulldogs right after this.